LetCha know. LetCha know. LetCha know. LetCha know.
Yes. Welcome to
Yeah.
Let You Know Football. This your boy EK, and I got P with me today. What's going on, P?
P, normally Indiana Jones. Colts, another one. 5-1. Let's go.
Yes, 5-1, 5-1. And I would like to tell everybody, just because we talk football, this is a sports show, and we do talk news too as well. So I want to get into that first. Just jump right in. So I got some things that I want to talk about, some newsworthy things. My first newsworthy thing is OBJ. And if people don't know who OBJ is, that's Odell Beckham Jr. He got suspended last year or this year. I
hmm
believe it was this year for PEDs, suspended for 6 games. So I guess he's still trying to play. You know
Yeah,
about that?
I heard about it, but I mean, if he hasn't been able to appeal yet, the NFL is not going to let him play. It's just as simple as that.
Well, I don't think nobody's gonna want him anyway. But I mean, more power to him. If he can
hmm
make it, if he can make it, he can make it, man.
Do you remember
Um,
the PED, like you said the initial suspension was a year?
no, he only got suspended for 6 games. So,
Okay. Well,
I mean, this this is week 7 now. So, I mean, he should be able to be eligible to get signed with somebody. But I doubt if somebody gonna sign him right now.
yeah,
He's got too
he
many
wasn't
injuries.
doing that. Yeah, he wasn't actually lighting up the league when he got suspended. So, yeah, you're right. I could see someone picking him up, but I don't see anybody putting him on, their wide receiver 1 or 2 slot.
I don't think nobody gonna pick him up. I think he's washed up, man. Just go ahead and send him on
Okay.
his way. But I got some news about Bill Belichick too. It ain't going too good in North Carolina. So if people don't know, Bill Belichick is the head coach for the North Carolina Tar Heels college football team, and they're terrible. They're so horrible that he's ready to jump ship. There's reports out there that he was trying to set up a buyout so he can get up out of there. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. So the funny thing about that is when Bill Belichick took that job for the Tar Heels, he said, in his first little interview he did with the school, he said, "I'm not here. I didn't come here to leave. This is what I want to do. I want to coach the Tar
Right.
Heels," and things like that. So he put that in the air as being his main concern and priority. But within a week, he was taking calls from the Raiders and the Seahawks and doing interviews with the Raiders and the Seahawks. So I saw this coming down the line. I did not think that Bill was serious about this. I think he just wants to win, and if he ain't winning, he wants to go.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think he was gonna be good anyway, to be honest with you, in North Carolina. I think he's past his prime too. Like he can
Yeah.
still coach, don't get me wrong, but I mean, just like all these other coaches, Nick Saban, um, what's dude from Clemson, Dabo Sweeney,
Yeah,
you know,
Urban
all the
Meyer.
yeah, Mike Krzyzewski in college basketball. You know, these coaches, they over there here. Jay Wright. You know, it's time. It's time for the new blood to come in. Especially you gotta be able to adapt to this NIL money now too.
Yep.
That's
You
another
got to be able
thing.
to purchase players now. And I think Bill, being the head coach for the Patriots his entire coaching career, he was assistant before that, but he was always given players and bought players. And once the Tom Brady era came, he didn't really have to do anything but coach. So, this is a situation where he needs to go to these people's houses and he needs to go talk to like kids from high school and do all this shit and work with the NIL. I don't think he was prepared to work like that.
Well, it looked like it's not gonna work out well.
Mhm.
To be honest with you, I think that he's jumping ship real early. I think his time is up. I
Yes,
really
sir.
believe it's. I don't think he gonna last the whole season. To be honest, with you, they probably fire him before the bowl game start. For real, for real. But let's move on. So Another topic that's going on around the newsworthy um, is the Browns quarterback situation. We got
Uh,
Dylan Gabriel as the number one,
yeah, man.
but they end up trading Joe Flacco to the Bengals. We talked about that last week, but the problem is that they still haven't named Shador Sanders the second string quarterback.
No,
Do you think that's weird? Is that weird or what?
it's the weirdest quarterback situation I've seen in years. They get five quarterbacks to start the league, two rookies out of the same draft, an old guy that just wants to play football, and Joe Flacco. They still keep Deshaun Watson, who's always broken. And then who was it? Like Kenny Pickett or something like that is the fifth.
He
They whittle
was
all
until he got traded.
yeah, so they whittle all that down to Flacco, Gabriel, and Sanders, and have Sanders as third on the depth chart. Okay. Flacco gets traded. Okay. Now you put Dylan Gabriel, who is not that good of a he's okay. He's a good quarterback, but he's got little baby hands. He's small, and he's not the best rusher in the world. And the only reason that you're not starting Prime's son, in my opinion, is because he's Prime's son. Because what I hear from the Bengals, and the players is they all like him. They like the culture he's bringing. So at this point, why not put him in the game?
I'm just as baffled as anybody to wonder why. Like they must really don't think that he can play football right now in this league. And Mike Tomlin, he went off on Andrew Berry, the Browns GM, and he
Oh,
was
did he?
saying that yeah, he was saying that he didn't understand why he would trade a quarterback within the division.
Oh yeah, trying to help somebody else in your division. That's always like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I thought that was weird too, but is
It's
it
like
really
Miles
going?
Turner going to the Bucks.
Yeah, but is that really gonna help him? Is that
Oh
really
no,
gonna help Joe Flacco? I didn't think
no.
so either.
Joe's just trying to remain in the league. He's trying to get some playing time and do what he can. I don't hate Joe Flacco. Like when he was here for a little bit, I was happy to at least have Flacco here since we didn't have any. We had such a big problem. So
Mhm.
Flacco's going to go where he's going to go. He's one of those journeymen.
And then the last thing I want to discuss with the news is that I know everybody heard, or if you didn't hear, or did you see the game against the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions after the game where Brian Branch slapped the shit out of Juju Smith-Schuster? I know everybody's seen that, man.
Yes, he
I
did.
know y'all seen the pictures, how bloody his nose was bloody. They almost talking about he had a broken nose. I know people be dragging that out, but I'll find out later though. But I know you heard about that, Pete, didn't you?
Yeah, like if you take that situation off the football field in two little instances and you put that on the street, I'm siding with Branch. Because earlier in the game I rewatched the highlights. Branch wasn't even in the play anymore. Schuster came around the back and just flattened him from his back. So a big block in the back. And
Hmm.
then I also noticed, because I was looking into the stats, that the Chiefs weren't called for one penalty in that entire game. Not one penalty. So at the end of the game, you got all these Giants players thinking like, man, the refs are really here for the Chiefs in Kansas City. And then Schuster's thinking, or Branch is thinking, why did that guy flatten me in the middle of the field? I'm going to go holler at him about it. So it was wrong, obviously, but man, Kansas City got every break the entire game. And like I said, dude got flattened in the middle of the field for nothing. Branch did.
Well, they kind of look like the Kansas City Chiefs from old. And shout
Mhm.
out to Red Pill because I do owe him a Kansas City outfit that I'm gonna wear on his
Oh,
podcast too. So I do owe him. I gotta get a hat or a shirt that says the Kansas City Chiefs. So I definitely gotta get one. So shout out to Red Pill for that one. You know
yeah,
what
I
I'm
was going
saying?
to
His
change.
team come through.
Yep, I got to change my name on here for him the next time we on here. And shout outs to Red Pill. Lost his father today, so prayers up for him.
Yeah, yeah. Prayers up to him, man, and prayers up to Eli too,
Eli.
man. Most of the time, y'all haven't seen Eli in a couple of days on the show. well, I wouldn't say a couple of days, but the last two shows you haven't seen him, man. He's going through some family stuff, so give prayers out to him too as well.
Yes, sir. He
He,
will be back in his seat as the co-host as soon as possible. So, yeah, we hope Eli gets the results he needs.
so Red Pill and Eli, we salute you, man. Hope y'all
Yes, sir.
get together, man. Hear from y'all soon. So now I want to move on to the takeaways, man. I want to move on to the takeaway. What was your biggest takeaway from last week in week 6?
My biggest takeaway is how bad the Jets' offense is, how bad their offensive line is, and how much Justin Fields. And see, at this point, I want to say how much Justin Fields is a bust. But seeing him play this weekend behind that line, getting sacked 9 times, like that is unacceptable for a football team.
Yeah, that is acceptable. I'm gonna give you one. The New England Patriots being in first place in the
Hmm.
AFC East. The last time we seen that was 6 years ago. So shout out to the New England Patriots for keeping it funky with the Buffalo Bills. Don't let them run away with the division this early, because
Yeah,
it
and it might
definitely
bring
looked
back
like it
our
was.
rivalry. We might get that rivalry with the Patriots again. That would be nice.
Yeah, because I definitely didn't want to see them run away with the division already at this early of the stage. But
Yep.
hey, if it happens, it happens.
Yep.
But another takeaway I seen is how bad is the Baltimore Ravens?
Unfortunately, very bad. They don't have the defense. Like, even in my head, in the last 2 years, I still have this reoccurring thing that says the Baltimore Ravens defense is lit. It's one of the best in the league. And I have to pause and look at things like they really aren't anymore. They don't have that defense. And now that quarterback Lamar Jackson went out with the quote unquote hamstring injury, it's almost like they don't even care about football anymore.
Well, I don't know about that one. To me, I think Lamar Jackson is legit when it comes to wanting to play. I don't think he would want to jump shit, even though they're sinking. But
Okay.
I just feel like they I don't know if it's the players that they're losing because they do have a lot of Pro Bowlers out, but at the same time, even with them in there, they was giving up a record number of yards per game. So
Hmm.
especially in the back end. So I don't know what to believe. And then I'm just still not understanding why Derrick Henry is not getting the football.
Doesn't
And the
make any
way
sense.
yeah, and the way he's getting the football, especially on that fourth down, you use Mark Andrews on the first two plays
Yep.
of a tush push, and then you do it again on third down, and then you want to give it to Derrick Henry on fourth down, and it's like, man, they stuffed him 2 yards deep in the backfield. So I'm just sitting there, like, what is the Ravens doing?
I agree.
What?
And what you're talking about with the tush push too, I want to know something, man. Anybody who's watching, anybody who thinks this, is it time to get rid of the tush push? Because what I saw from the Eagles Sunday was, in my opinion, not even football. They were on the 3 yard line, third and goal, and they used the tush push, same play, four
Mm,
in a row to score. That is not
mhm.
football, dude. That's just using weight to your advantage and falling forward 4 times. Like, I hate it so much. But at the same time, it's like, well, the ball was hiked and things are happening. So it that was one of my big takeaways of the week, is that it just doesn't feel like football. It just feels like some clown show.
I don't know. To me, I disagree only because I feel like, I mean, it's a football play. It does
Right.
give somebody an advantage, but as you can see, if you're not good at it, then it won't be effective. A la the Baltimore Ravens, they tried it too on four
Yeah.
downs, and they didn't convert. But that's how you know the Eagles is very good at it. They know what to do. They know how to do it. I just feel like if you can't stop it, you can't really talk stuff. So now what you got to do is just try to ban the play because you can't stop it. I think it's just a secret weapon. Like
Yeah.
you
See,
got to
that's a
stop
big.
it.
Yeah, it's a big conversation outside of football this weekend that I was noticing. Is everybody wants to ban the tush push, and I'm kind of half with you on it. Once the ball's hiked, it's in the quarterback's hands. He runs forward. That's a football play. If he's got people behind him pushing him and that's legal, then it's a football play. Um, I just don't like it, I guess, is my problem. And I wanted to go over one more takeaway.
Go
Is
ahead. Go ahead.
Jacoby Brissett playing this weekend almost beat the Colts. So is Kyler
Mm.
Murray, is he really the problem? Or is it, the Arizona Cardinals? Because it seems like a Jacoby Brissett who we've had like years ago that was deemed not good enough to play for us, he seemed to have a pretty fucking good day against our defense.
Well, he looked like he's motivated.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a message from King. King said that Jalen Hurts is hurt. I want him to elaborate because I didn't hear anything about Jalen Hurts being hurt, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's
have
get
to
King
dig in
on.
more.
Let's get him on.
Yeah, I sent them the link.
Okay.
So if you're watching King, come on. I sent you the link, man. Just jump on. But um, you was talking about the tush push, man. To me, I don't even see why it should be banned. I mean, there's only one team that know how to do it very well, and
Mm,
no one can stop it. So it's just like to me, it's like I just feel like people banning it because they can't stop it. But it's only one team that's doing. Like if it was a lot of teams that was doing it and doing it well, then it'd be different. But they just trying to figure out ways just to ban it because they're gonna end up banning it anyway. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Yeah, and this isn't even like usually things in the NFL get banned because it's a safety issue. Too many players are getting hurt. This is just they scoring too much. They're getting too many first downs. So I can agree with you on that. There's no real reason to ban what, in fact, is a football play.
well, I don't know. This man don't know how to spell over here, sir. But you said I said he weak. That's what he's trying to say, but he definitely didn't write it right, King. So you saying Jalen Hurts is weak? That's what you're saying. Okay, I
Yeah,
got
he's
you.
just typing too fast.
He too hurt. He too weak. But yeah, another takeaway is the Colts, man. The Colts is 5-1. They tied for the best record with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who would
Hmm.
have thought the Colts would be number one in the AFC?
Last year, I would have thought the Colts would have started 1-5 so far. So, but that was under the assumption that the Colts weren't going to go out and actually sign some free agents. They weren't going to actually address the quarterback situation. They weren't going to bring in some new coaching for our defense, which was terrible against the pass. So I think a lot of it has to do with Carly taking over the team. I think she's got her foot squarely up Ballard's ass saying, you need to do this shit or you're gone. Uh, I'm with you that I think AR is a good athlete. And eventually, if he gets the right development, he probably could be a good quarterback. But unfortunately, it's just not going to happen here with the Colts. And luckily, Daniel Jones came out of the fucking woodworks throwing dimes. So
Well, yeah, let's talk about the Colts, man. I mean, a lot of people definitely didn't expect the Colts to be in this position. So, how do you feel about the Colts right now? Like, are you excited that they're the best team in the AFC?
I am. I'm very excited that because as a Colts fan, we haven't had much to celebrate since Peyton Manning. So the thing is I want to trust it. That's the problem I have right now is I want to trust that this is a real team that in another 5 weeks we're still going to be on top. But I'm just hoping, man, because I haven't had much to celebrate. Seeing Danny Dimes. Oh, what's up, King? The thing is I want to
What
trust it.
up?
That's the problem I
Oh, you
Don't
must
get
you must got it in the background, huh?
yeah, don't get excited about the Colts
have. Oh,
just
I'm going to
yet.
get excited.
Hold on, let him finish, King. Let
Oh,
him finish. Go ahead.
absolutely, absolutely. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But in the back of my mind, I still understand that the Colts have had a lot of problems just keeping shit together on the field. So I'm hopeful. Let's put it that way.
All right, King, go ahead. You got the floor, and then I'm gonna say something too, because I definitely gotta say something about this. Go ahead, man.
Uh, oh man, I'm just piggying back off of what I just heard. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, the Colts ain't the best team in the AFC. Not even close. Y'all
Oh,
still got Daniel Jones. Don't think he know world beater. Um,
He definitely not.
y'all
He
might have
we
a
definitely.
got
good
Daniel
regular
Jones, Fred
season.
Taylor, Tyler
Yeah.
Warren, Cam Bynum. There's a lot of players, not just
Hey
Daniel
man,
I'm
Jones.
gonna
that ain't
say.
enough.
I'm gonna
Y'all
say
got
this though.
Taylor.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. I definitely know that they win in the division because
Mm-hmm.
the the reason why I say this is because all the other times that the Colts started off well and then faded late, it's because they're actually doing the formula what's helping them, which is running the ball. You saying no? What you disagreeing with?
Listen, I bet you they don't win the division. That's what's
Bet
crazy.
We
I
can, we
bet either
can.
one of y'all. I bet
$20.
either
I
one
got
of
you on
y'all is
20.
Yeah,
not winning the
I got 20
division,
on it.
bro.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool. I'll take
yeah,
the dub from you. I got the
yeah, yeah.
20 with you.
I'm with you too. I'm with you too. I'm betting $20
Cause
too, man, on the Colts.
if you think they not gonna go on a losing streak, I'm
That's not the
telling you,
bet.
listen, if if listen, if Taylor when
He
Taylor gets
sound like
hurt,
a hater, don't he, Pete? He
I'm
sound like a
Bit,
sorry.
hater.
bit.
No, go ahead. No,
When
go ahead. I
Taylor
just
gets
got
hurt,
toasted.
when Taylor gets hurt, that's when they'll be on a tremendous downslide,
Yeah, but that's a
in my
if,
opinion.
bro.
No, I know if he gonna get hurt.
Okay.
Listen. I agree. Listen.
I
I do agree
Nostradamus.
with you. I do agree with you, King. They're going to take a hit in the
Yeah,
season because you can't expect this greatness from the Colts and not expect a little bit of failure.
Well,
But
a little bit of
it
injury.
just
He's right.
it just looked to me this looked like a different team though. Like they actually putting the right mix in. They actually giving the ball to Jonathan Taylor. Daniel Jones, if he doesn't make mistakes, usually he hasn't been making mistakes. They've been winning. And on
Yeah,
top
but
of
hey,
that, man, they've been averaging 25 points a game.
yeah, just killing it.
let me ask y'all a question.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
What's gonna happen when they gonna need Daniel Jones to do more? Because he's gonna have to, guys. What's
We
gonna
don't know
happen
yet.
then? All right, you know.
Well, it's just like
That's
any
why he in Indianapolis. Because
listen, it's a Jalen Hurts thing. You know, you can't give him too much on his plate because then, you
I would
know,
agree.
he starts turning the ball over, might even throw a pick, you know, but I think this is different. To me, and this is just me personally, and this is for all the Colts fans. Y'all can believe in Daniel Jones this year, but next year, I think that's where he's gonna fail y'all.
Okay. So you think he's kind of riding a high
oh,
right now?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
I think he gonna get paid after this. But then you right, he is gonna be. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck happened, Daniel Jones?" Then
I'm gonna
they're gonna
say
be looking for
I'm
the
gonna
next
say I
quarterback.
kind of agree with y'all, but I hope it's different.
Yeah,
Nah, it's just because it's Daniel Jones. Like when he's on in the
Yeah,
season,
but look what happened to
you can
Baker. Baker was terrible for years.
to me, I just feel like they're using the same Giants formula. When Saquon Barkley and him was playing together, they're using the same formula that him and Jonathan Taylor is using. That's it. But
it
the
is because
defense
they
is
playing
holding up.
defense. Yep, they
Yep.
playing
Yes,
defense.
absolutely. And I feel like that's what's making it different. Because to me, most times the Colts they give up a lot of points in the back end. Like our
Yes,
pass
sir.
rush is always there. It's the
Yeah.
pass rush always
That's
there. It's just
another
a
thing.
secondary.
The
Yep.
Go
We had
defense
ahead.
the
gonna
worst in the league
decline
last
too.
year. Yeah, we had
You
the
said
worst secondary in the league last year. So that was worrying me heading into the season. So this is new to me, watching Colt secondary getting picks all over the place, keeping balls out of people's hands. So
well, I got a couple of overreaction, proper reactions that I want to go with y'all. And the first one is that I told y'all last week, right? That and most bettors know what I'm talking about when I say this. The Sharps still have the Baltimore Ravens winning the AFC North. So my overreaction, proper reaction is can Baltimore still win the AFC North?
go ahead, King.
Uh, yeah, it's possible.
So that's a proper reaction for you?
I mean, to be accurate, I would have to know how many games they done played in division and like what's the division records and shit. But I know they not like far out of the division.
I can tell you. I can tell you because I write that shit down, man.
Yeah,
That's like a ritual for me. But I
like
can
I
tell you
don't
right now.
even though like I know about the Chargers in them division. I don't think they're gonna win the division either. But um, Yeah, I would have to know like what's going on with Baltimore, like how many
Well, I'm gonna tell
games
you.
they got.
Well, I'm gonna tell you their division right now. Right now, Pittsburgh is in front. They have 4-1. They got a four. They got a 1-0 division record. Then you got the Cincinnati Bengals, who's 2-4, but
Yep.
they want to know. They want to know in the division two as well. The Baltimore Ravens is 1-5, but they're 1-0 in the division as well. And
Oh,
then of
then
course,
absolutely. Yeah.
I think.
the
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns, they're 1-5, but they're 0-3 in the division.
Yeah,
So
they could possibly win it, but I like Pittsburgh to win the division, but they still got a shot.
Yeah, I agree
I
with him because that division's weak outside Pittsburgh right now. There's nothing in
Matter of
that.
fact, yeah, you're right. They might win it, when you
Yeah.
break
I,
it down like that.
I think it's a proper reaction. I really believe when Lamar Jackson come back, I think that's when Baltimore going to start taking off because Pittsburgh haven't really played their toughest division games.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
And then, I don't. I guess I still don't believe in Aaron Rodgers this year.
Me neither. I was gonna bring that up too.
I just don't. I don't know. I
I
believe in
believe
Mike
in him.
Tomlin. I believe in Mike Tomlin,
Hmm.
but
I
I
don't
don't
believe
believe
in
in.
him. I don't believe in him.
But I do though. I do. I believe
But
in
I
him.
do believe in Aaron Rodgers, and I think he's not gonna have to do too much.
I
Yeah.
believe.
But when
I
it's
believe
time
in
for
him
him to
too.
make them throws, he gonna make them throws like he doing the DK. He doing what he supposed to do right now, man.
Well,
Pittsburgh defense.
not to mention the Steelers do have the national championship winning quarterback on their team right now from last year. So when Aaron Rodgers was hired on, he said that he wanted to come on and, you know, develop Will Howard. So at some point, they're going to have an ace quarterback behind Aaron Rodgers if he doesn't, perform at the end of the season. I think the Steelers have a quarterback situation where they can maintain what they're doing.
I don't know about Will Rogers. I mean Will Howard. I don't know. I
I
think he's
think he
gonna be
was
a
a steal.
career backup for
I
the
think he
rest of
was
his
a steal.
life. But what I'm gonna say is that I think it's a proper reaction to me. I think the division is not said because we ain't even made it to the second half of the season. You know how the second half is, man. There's
Yes, sir.
teams that start collapsing, and there's teams that get on runs. So I ain't
Injuries,
count.
injuries.
Yep,
Yep.
injuries. That's definitely a big part. So I definitely ain't gonna count them out. Um, my other proper reaction is: will Josh Allen? Will he ever win a Super Bowl? Is that a proper reaction or overreaction?
Uh,
Oh, that's an overreaction that he will win.
yeah, I think he will eventually.
I don't think he will.
You don't think
I
he will?
don't.
Tell me why.
No,
Maybe not with the Bills.
he played for the Bills.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to come back. If he gets another job with somebody else outside the Bills, then I think he could.
But
I,
let's just say that he don't leave. Do you really think
no,
that he'll win a
I'm with
Super
King.
Bowl?
I'm
no.
with King. Yeah, I don't think so.
They got Patrick Mahomes problems over there, just like the
Yeah,
rest of the AFC.
They do. They do. And they starting to look on like a well-oiled
And
machine.
yeah, they just
and
slow started, man.
and like I keep telling you, man, motherfuckers is disrespect. I don't know why people keep disrespecting Patrick Mahomes, but
I knew he was gonna say that, man.
but every
Shout out to
time he
Red
win,
Pill.
listen, every time he win though, everybody want to talk about that referee shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
let that shit go, y'all. This motherfucker's bad. This is the best quarterback in the league. And if
I agree, but
you look at
not
his
one.
history, it shows why he is a prodigy, dude.
Yeah, but then you got to look at things like there are legitimate complaints because, like I was talking to EK a minute ago, the game between the Lions and the Chiefs this weekend, not one single penalty was called on the Chiefs. Like that's ridiculous.
that is
Why is that
crazy.
ridiculous, man?
Because I watched the
Listen,
highlights and I watched the
all the
game and
games.
they missed blocks in the back, they missed holdings, they missed personal
Yeah,
fouls,
but
they
what
missed.
about all the other games where they get all the penalties?
Oh,
Like man, y'all,
I'm
the
with that. I'm
referees
fine with
ain't
that.
perfect, y'all. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? They
No, I mean,
miscall
I
you.
know it
You
ain't.
could say that for every game. I could go back and watch the Colts game where they got away with some shit. You know what I'm
there hasn't
saying?
been a
So,
game without a penalty in like 2 years.
well, shit, they finally had a good ass game. They
Okay.
well coached. You know what I'm saying? They do for it.
No, I'm
They
not saying the
probably
Kansas
they
City
might
situation.
have 1,000 penalties next week.
Well, I hope they
You
do.
just
I
never
hope they
know.
get so many
You know what I'm
penalties it ain't
saying?
even fun.
But Patrick Mahomes is disrespected, and y'all got to stop that shit. Just because he
Well,
ain't having all these super duper all these video game numbers, as you can tell, that don't equate in the wins.
no,
It
I agree
don't.
with you. Like, I don't disrespect Pat Mahomes. He's carrying that team right now.
He carry them
He,
all the
he, de-
time.
he definitely carrying them all the time. I mean, because he work with less with more. He does more with less. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I think people just disrespect him because they don't like him. I
I
think
think
that's
that
really what it is.
yeah, I think he's the best quarterback in the league, and the key component to him winning on his team is his running backs. As long as he got a good running game, then man, he gonna win, dude. That's period.
Well, that's another one because Pat. I'm glad he said that because you said you feel like Patrick Mahomes ain't. You said Lamar Jackson is better or Josh Allen's better than Patrick Mahomes.
I never said that.
No, I said Pat. Is that Pat?
Uh,
Pat, you still there? I thought he told me one time that he said Patrick Mahomes is not the best quarter. I thought he said Lamar Jackson is.
nah,
Uh,
Lamar Jackson got them stupid stats, but that don't make you the best.
well,
Just like on a week to week basis, the best team don't always win. You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
That's how I go.
That is true. That is true. Well, we're gonna ask him when he come back, whenever he come back. But I'm gonna ask you this, King, since you on here, man. We know Miami and the New York Jets is horrible, right? We know they horrible.
Sorry
So
about that. I was trying to get some people in here.
no, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I want to ask you this before I jump into the next question.
Yes, sir.
So you said Patrick Mahomes is not the best quarterback in the league. Did you say
Me?
that to me one time? Yes.
Uh, I
You
probably
s-
have said that at some point. And I
did you
was
say
probably
Lamar
talking about,
Jackson?
what did I say?
No, I thought you said Lamar Jackson was better, right?
No, I do not. If I said that that was wrong, I take that back.
So who do you think the best quarterback in the league is?
I think it's a tie between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes.
I don't think Josh Allen up there yet.
You don't?
Not as top quarterbacks. Not to me. But
I
he
don't know
good.
honestly who else to put in that conversation right now as far as
He
top
good as
quarterbacks
fuck.
besides those two. At least this year.
The
I
top
mean, you
three
don't believe in
quarterbacks
Daniel
to me.
Jones, but he's doing crazy numbers for the Colts this year. Not crazy numbers, but crazy numbers in my opinion for the Colts. I think he's a top quarterback right now.
Again, I don't get caught up in the numbers. Uh, but he is playing good and they playing good. But the top quarterbacks in the league to me is Patrick Mahomes. And I'm talking about quarterbacks. And then when I look at the quarterback, I look at who played the position the best. Like who would I
Right.
take for this position?
Yes,
I
sir.
look at Patrick Mahomes. I look at Jared Goff. I look at what's the Rams quarterback name? Stafford.
Yep.
Hmm.
And I'm starting to believe in Baker Mayfield a little bit. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
well,
Hey,
listen. I'm glad you
Just a
said
little
that
bit.
I
because
love Baker, man.
I got another proper reaction, overreaction. So since I brought this up last week and y'all laughed at me, so I'm gonna say it again. Is Jared Goff and Baker Mayfield, are they the MVP front runners? Is that an overreaction or is that a proper reaction?
I think
That's
Baker is
proper right
definitely a
now.
front runner.
That's proper right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
Jared
because
Goff,
I got
yeah,
no argument with that.
I
I
think Baker
think Jared
Mayfield
Goff
being the
going to the
best.
Super Bowl.
You said Jared Goff.
I think
You,
he's going to the Super Bowl this year.
man. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and disagree with you because there's a couple of quarterbacks now that I'm
I
thinking.
never would say that about the Lions, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying? He not getting his just due. Nobody talks about him enough. He got to be like super spectacular. He's been one of the most consistent guys throughout his whole career. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? He's a real quarterback.
Hmm.
He was a number one draft pick as a quarterback. Same thing with Matt Stafford. Was Baker
Yep.
Mayfield number one pick too?
He was.
Yes,
He
sir.
was.
Yeah, hey,
He
yeah.
was.
And the thing about Patrick Mahomes, people didn't really see what he was, but man, he is a prodigy, dude. The shit he is amazing. The shit he do is amazing. He
Because
throw no look passes. You know who the fuck quarterback throws no look touchdown passes, dog? That's crazy.
I mean, if you think about it, man, when he where he came from, Texas Tech, nobody expected him to be there because no good quarterback comes out of Texas Tech. They just feel like they just nothing but an offensive team, and they just produce offense because of the offense, not more
Yeah,
so the player.
Yeah.
but another thing, he didn't start playing football till high school. Period. So before then, he was a baseball prodigy.
Who do we got?
Amazing. We
Who-
got Jess. We got Jess. We got Jess on. How you doing, Jess? Can you hear me? Can
That
you hear me?
audio, her audio is
I'm good.
messed.
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah.
can hear you.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good.
Did,
We
did
talking?
you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead.
talking overreaction, proper reaction. We're just trying to figure out. Do you know who Baker Mayfield and Jared Goff is, right? Who you think is better out of the two?
Definitely golf.
Why you say
Really?
Goff?
Definitely.
Now remember.
Well, he's a better quarterback, and I'm a Lions fan. So
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Remember too.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield's top two receivers in Evans and Godwin are out, so he's doing a
Yeah.
lot of work down there without his top two receivers.
Yeah, but the other motherfuckers just gotta get in there and catch. But at the same time, I'm almost starting to think he getting his receivers hurt.
Like
Why
throwing
you
them
say
into
that?
They
Why?
contacts.
all getting hurt, dog. They all getting hurt.
How
Same
does the
thing
quarterback do that? Like
by
throwing them
by the
into
way,
cover, like crossing routes and shit.
by throwing them into stuff like
Yeah. Okay.
the thing about the quarterback throw the ball where it's supposed to be. He not really throwing to the receiver. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yep.
So that's why you see most collisions happen and most of these big hits with the wide receivers, and you don't see a lot of them doing the Michael Irvin slant route no more.
Mm-mm. We used to
But
have a big. Go ahead.
yeah, no, go ahead.
We used to have a big problem. There's a player, and I go back to Indianapolis because it's just fresh on my mind. We had a cat named Brandon Stokely that played the slot for us.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Brandon's he
Yep.
was constantly fucking hurt because the only routes that he was thrown were crossing routes in the dead center of the field and the linebackers. Dallas Clark,
Hmm.
who was a great tight end for us, constantly
Hmm.
hurt because they constantly threw slants and go routes in the middle of the field where he was going to get fucking knocked out. So yeah, I would agree with that. If you're constantly leading a receiver into a collision that's probably going to get him hurt, then you need to do a better job of play calling and getting the right guy the ball.
That's why the tight ends in today's era is so important because they
Yep.
so big and they can absorb that shit. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? They can absorb them hits
Hmm.
and they can they can last a little longer. But like the little receivers and shit, man.
No, they're getting blown
I
up.
I say the same thing about Patrick Mahomes sometimes too. Shit, like you know what I'm saying? His receivers get hurt like a motherfucker all the
Yep.
time.
They do. They
You
do.
know what I'm saying? They do, especially the real fast guys.
Yep.
They get hurt.
They run the
But
fastest, get hit the hardest, and then it's like you
yeah,
got a 250-pound linebacker hitting like a 190-pound or a 185-pound receiver. It's just it ain't gonna work.
so I
But if
just
you
be
notice,
questioning that shit sometimes because I'm big on the quarterback position. I always liked the quarterback position and always studied it even as a kid. But yeah, man, I don't see that happening like that. So,
Agree.
so I'm gonna move on now. So we know the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. They both one of the worst teams in the league. But I want to ask y'all this: who needs a reset more, Miami or the New York Jets?
Miami, man, why would you say the Jets and they just reset it?
Well,
Well,
because
tell
the
me
Like,
why.
reset didn't work.
well, the Jets got a new coach, a new quarterback. That's a reset. They trying to figure it out. Miami got this guy. that's supposed to, they quarterback and they coach been having a relationship for several years, and they quarterback keeps shitting on the coach. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
How?
agree. Never, I was gonna say both of them. I think they both need a reset. But if you're talking about necessity, Miami's just going down a fucking tube, and they don't even look like they're trying to make any difference. They're not trying to change. And Tua, remember, Tua is one hard collision away from being a vegetable. So,
Right. Like he talking
Well,
stupid, man. Talking about the leadership. Motherfucker, you is the lead. I mean,
yep,
I'm sorry. You
well,
you're
are the
supposed to be the
leadership.
leader.
I do agree with both of y'all, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I'm gonna say the New York Jets because first of all, if you look at that game that they played in London
Man,
before the half, it was like 30 something seconds left in the game, and they let it dwindle down and didn't
yeah,
even get a field goal or a play. It's like, man, some coaches they know what to do in those situations. They know, but Aaron Glenn, he just sat there and just let the play
yeah.
take place.
He's like,
Hey,
fuck it, I'm just gonna let this in.
right, but you also talking about a first year head coach. This is first time being a head coach. He probably did
But
something he thought he should have did, dog. Like he figuring it out. Like they already reset it. Like
But
I
it
don't
didn't
know
work.
if
I
you
don't think
gonna
is my
double.
point.
I mean, it's only what 5 6 weeks into the season.
6 weeks, yep, six
Six
Yeah,
weeks now.
weeks, man. Come
but
on,
they got
man. Like
sacked not like nine
But as,
sacks.
but as a coach though, don't you supposed to understand at least? I mean, even though you ain't been the head coach, but you should know the play calling as far as like in a 2 minute situation drill, right?
Yes,
No,
sir. Yes,
I
sir.
mean, you would think that, but you would also think that some people will do certain shit about certain situations in their life, but they don't. You know what I'm
and
saying?
and then on top of that, before the game. He had a drill where he was wearing a glove and he was trying to punch the football out to make sure they had ball security. Well, that didn't work because they end up
Mm-mm.
turning the ball over as well. Again,
Yeah,
they end up fumbling the ball. So I'm at so
That
just to
ain't
play
on
devil's,
him.
it's
and they have the
not.
worst.
They the ones got to hold the ball, Eric. It ain't
Yeah, I
on
mean,
him.
but
He
the Jets
his
also look.
defensive mind, dude. His mindset is defense. So he thinking about punching the ball. Like
Mhm.
once he do that, like these guys are professionals. They gotta hold the damn ball. The coach's job is to inspire you to play your best, to manipulate you to play your best and to play hard for him. Like now, if they don't believe in Aaron Glenn, then they not gonna play hard for Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just
Culture
or
has a lot
any
to do with
coach,
it.
yeah,
Culture
or
has a
any
lot to do
coach.
with it.
But you don't know this guy's coach. He's right now he's establishing his culture. So they
Right.
in the reset mode already. The
Okay.
Well, do you,
Dolphins is like, man, they need to reset. They lost Tyreek Hill for the year. They got
yeah,
a quarterback that's going through some shit, and they quarterback and they coach, like I said, they've already had a relationship for several years to the point where we know by the end of this season, one of them is gone.
I thought Mike McCarthy was going to be gone already.
Mike McCarthy,
Man, no, what's his name?
McDaniels,
McDaniels. I'm
McDaniels.
sorry.
Yeah,
My
Mike
bad.
McDaniel. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought he was going to be
they
dead.
need Mike McCarthy. Shit.
They do.
Freudian slip.
They They do. Erica French, she sent a comment saying, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Miss French? Welcome to Let You Know Football. If you want to come on and talk sports, you're more than welcome to. So now I want to get to the key games for Week 7. I mean,
Hmm.
it's a lot of key games coming on this weekend, and I'm gonna start with the big one, man, and that's Tampa Bay in Detroit. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on, because I did, I do write this shit down.
And I have not
So,
looked at the key games at all yet this week, so this will be
oh
interesting.
man, oh man. So they got Detroit by 5.5, even though Detroit doesn't have a better record than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So what y'all think about that? 5.5? You think that's a lot?
I think this is a key game period for the season, but
Oh,
I don't
it
want to call
definitely
that.
is. It
Uh,
definitely is. It
I
definitely
think
is.
Baker and them. I think they can come and make it a game. I even think they could win, maybe a short, maybe 3 points, maybe just a touchdown. But I don't believe in that 5.5 points.
I
King, what you
take
think?
Tampa. I'll take Tampa on the road, but I kind of don't want to. Tampa just went on the road and won, didn't they?
Yeah.
No, no, no.
No.
Well, what was the last game? Hold on. Let me look back. Tampa.
Seattle went to them and beat them, and then Tampa
No,
just
they was
beat
at
them.
home. They was at home. They was at home. They just played San Francisco at home,
Okay.
Tampa, and they covered the spread against San Fran. My thing is that man, I think I want to go with Tampa Bay, but I see why they got Detroit favorite, and they got them as a heavy favorite too, because a
Yeah.
lot of the players for Tampa Bay is hurt, especially their wide receiving core.
Yeah. Their wide receivers are screwed up right now. They got
Yeah,
Mike
but
Evans and they're both on the bench right now. So
Tampa's a hell of a road team, so I like Tampa by the points.
bet that's what I'm feeling too. Points on Tampa.
Points
And
on
also,
Tampa.
well, I'm gonna do one more thing. I want to give a shout out to Erica. I heard it was her birthday today, so happy birthday, Erica. We want to give you a shout
Happy
out. So hey,
birthday.
give you
Yes,
a
sir. Happy
birthday.
birthday. But yeah, I'm points and money line.
Man, I want to go with Tampa so bad,
Ooh.
but I do like Detroit. So here's another key game.
I
The
see an
Houston
upset.
Texans.
I see an upset, but go ahead.
What upset of who? Because who's really the upset? Because to me, I think Detroit is the underdog, but I don't see how they favorite.
Why you don't see how they favor? They at home. They high power offense. Like, yeah, they favor, bro.
That's a man. That's a lot. That
Yeah,
is a
golf at
lot.
the crib. But yeah, I would take Tampa by the points.
That's a
But
lot.
I ain't try to steer off your focus or nothing. But I was just looking at the games, and the upset I see is Dallas beating the Commanders.
You know what? I definitely see that too. Because let's take a look at that game.
Dallas
So they
versus
got
Commanders.
yeah.
Yep.
So they got the Commanders on the road, and they fare by 1.5 in Dallas.
Man, I do not like how that game went against the Bears for the Commanders. It just felt bad
Uh,
energy wise. I
oh, you right. You know what, man? And I'm tripping because I just watched that game last night, and
yeah.
I
I
definitely
did
should.
too.
And I definitely should have think about that. Yes, I like Washington too, man, because I don't believe in Dallas either. They hype ain't real.
I don't believe in Dallas either, but
Mm-mm.
Dallas play up to they play with their competition.
You're
I
right.
ain't seen I ain't seen them get have they got blown out at all this year? Maybe one game they got their
Yeah.
ass whooped real
But the
good.
Commanders just got beat at home by the Bears. Pretty
Yeah,
embarrassing.
and I
So it's
also think go ahead.
And that's why I think they're gonna beat them in Dallas
so
because
you think they're
just
gonna be
because they
pissed
like.
off and they're gonna win the Dallas game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Because who's gonna stop Jaden Daniels, man? Not
Mm,
Dallas's
not
defense.
Dallas. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I believe this. I think this game is more about the Commanders than it is the Cowboys.
I would
And
agree.
everything that Jalen, like motherfuckers getting their payback on Jaden Daniels this year for last year. Like it ain't gonna be like last year. They still gonna be a good team and they'll still make the playoffs. But Dallas gonna get them, dog.
Okay,
Dallas
so
gonna
you
get
so
them.
you got Dallas and who you got, P, between the Commanders and Cowboys?
I got to go with Dallas. Like I said, the game that I saw against the Bears was kind of embarrassing for the Commanders at home.
Yeah, they
And
on the down slide.
yeah, that's what I feel too. So I mean, I'm with him. I don't think Dallas is going to go anywhere postseason, but they're going to win this game, and they're probably going to have
Yeah.
a pretty damn good regular season record again.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with that one, but we shall move on. So another tough game too is the Indianapolis Colts is going into LA and facing the Chargers,
You
and
know,
they're favored by 1.5. So what
you
y'all
know,
think about that one?
Who favored by 1.5?
The Chargers.
yeah.
At
Um,
home?
Yeah, yep,
this
yep.
is
You
our
like them
test.
Colts, don't you? You like them Colts, don't you?
No, I like the
Yep.
Chargers.
What?
I
Yeah.
don't, man. I don't.
What?
I don't like the Chargers, but I like them this game. Like I said, dude,
Mm,
and maybe
mm.
it's me. I don't
It is
read.
you. It
A little
is.
bit. It
Listen,
is a little
It's
bit
and
you.
you.
I can admit it. I can listen. That's why I put that out there. I just ain't on no Daniel Jones shit. Yeah, y'all.
Right.
Jonathan
I feel
Taylor,
you.
I like that. I like Jonathan Taylor, and I'm impressed with how the defense is playing. You know what I'm saying? They play real good at home. You know what I'm saying? They can play better on the road, but they play real good at home.
We'd be 6-0 if Adonai Mitchell hadn't fumbled the ball on the goal line and then held somebody for Taylor. And those are what ifs and all that kind of shit.
And the
But this is
Chargers just squeaked one out too, man.
yeah. So
I
this
got
is
to
our
give a
test.
shout out.
I think this is our test for the season. If we can beat the Chargers, there's no reason that we can't finish this season with maybe 1 or 2 losses.
I
And
think we
that's what
got a
I
good
think.
chance.
I
I think we
think
got a
I think
great
it's a
chance.
I
test.
do too.
I think this is your biggest test.
Yes, sir.
This gonna show something. I mean
And,
I ain't sold on the Chargers either though, but this is a
well,
good test right now.
Yes, sir.
I, w-
I believe
I
that
want to
too.
give a I want to give a shout out to my birthday boy. His birthday's coming this Saturday. So hi Kai, happy early birthday too.
Happy
My
Happy
son
birthday,
birthday.
birthday.
Kai.
Yep, my son's birthday airs. His birthday was Monday. So happy birthday him
For sure.
on the show.
That's cool.
But yeah, let me see what else key games on it. Okay, another key game we got is the LA Rams. They playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. They going over to London and they favored by 2.5.
I don't like those London games, and I'm not going to call it.
I hate them. I
I hate
hate
them
those
too,
games.
but
Yeah, it's all defense. So I mean, I'm going to take
Give
the
me Jacksonville.
I'm
yeah,
taking Jacks on defense.
Give me
Because
the dog.
Jacksonville is the best at those London games too. They're best at the London games.
Well, they got good defense, and defense wins those stupid games.
And my son said the Rams is gonna win. He think the Rams is gonna win against them. But I like Jacksonville because they if you look at their record, because I don't have it right now, I haven't written it down, but their record as far as going over to London, they the only ones that's over 500 when it comes to going over there and winning games. So I definitely like them to
I,
win.
and I just like the Jags now in general. Like that goofy coach they hired, he's doing a great job. The passing game is coming along perfectly. I mean, they're a little bit light in the run right now, but they're finding ways to win, and I just like the Jaguars overall.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win the division. Them or the Texans.
They're
So
going to give us a
go
test. I
ahead.
think the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to give us a test at the end of the year.
I keep telling Eric, and I'm gonna tell you, Pat, but don't nobody talk about them. That Texans defense is good.
It's very
They
good.
is.
I think it could be
They
the
is.
best in the league, but their offense is so bad right now. It's kind of a
You're
moot
right.
point.
It's struggling. Their offense is struggling.
Yeah,
I mean, I mean, don't get me wrong. The division is not set in stone, but do I believe the Colts is gonna win it at the end? Yes, I do. I think they're
hmm
gonna win at the end. But do I think the Texans is gonna make a surge? Absolutely,
yes, sir.
absolutely. They won the division the last 2 years, so I don't see why they just not gonna give up.
And the
But
Texans have given us problems since the Texans have been the Texans. So we've always had kind of an issue getting over that.
I think the Jaguars give the Colts the most problems.
The Jaguars got life, y'all. I don't know what's going on in Jacksonville, but they got something.
It's that new coach, man. I think that new coach has brought him life. That what's his name, Cohen? Yeah,
Yeah, he
But
must be doing something.
I think a lot of these teams that we don't expect anything from this season, they're playing good at home, like Jacksonville,
hmm
like Atlanta. Atlanta's undefeated at home. Who else? Tampa Bay. They're another. Well, I think they did lose to Philly at home, but I mean,
Atlanta ain't
losing
gonna
to
be shit though.
you said Atlanta ain't gonna be nothing.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell
their
you,
defense is nice though.
oh yeah, I love their defense, but anytime you got like a quarterback like that and he throw up a goose egg in the game, no,
Yeah,
dog, that ain't. I mean, they're not gonna do shit. I'm just saying when
yeah.
it's all
I'm
said
still
and
holding
done.
on to a couple of Michael Penix rookie cards, but I'm not really hoping much.
Yeah, that young old motherfucker, he all right, but they can shut his ass down. He's stoppable.
I mean, luckily they have Bijan Robinson or Bijan Robinson right now. I don't think they
Yeah,
do shit
lucky they
without him.
got him. You right. Lucky they got that motherfucker. 'Cause,
Yep.
man, if they ain't had
So
him.
since we was talking about the Mike Tomlin talking about
Yikes.
Cleveland trade. Yeah, we about to talk about Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, that
He just got done talking stuff about what Joe Barry did. Now they getting ready to face Joe Flacco in the Cincinnati Bengals, and they favored by 5.5 on the road. Who y'all
So
got?
what
That's the
did he?
third.
Hold on. What did he say about? He criticized them for making a trade or what?
divisional. Yeah,
Yeah, he
For making a trade
criticized.
within the division.
yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
I think the Steelers are going to wipe them out.
Yeah, I do too.
Like
And
I'm
my
talking
son,
about like a 40-20 or 40
my
to
son is
14.
crazy. My son is crazy. He already thinking that he can beat everybody in Mad. Come on, man. Stop it, son.
Man,
Stop it.
you could probably
Stop
beat
it.
me. I ain't played Madden in a minute.
Man, I don't have to play Madden in all the for no more, but I can jump back on and beat him anytime.
You
No problem.
need to have a
No
live
problem.
Madden.
Hey, I ain't even got
Yeah.
to say nothing about Mad, man. Next subject. Yeah, I'm the Mad King.
Here's
I
another
haven't bought.
key.
I
Here's
haven't bought
another
the new
key
one
game.
yet. I'm still
You
on
did.
25.
Mm.
uh the another key game is Philadelphia. They 1.5 favorite in Minnesota.
Oh hell, I'm taking Philly all day.
Yeah,
Philly,
I mean
hold on. Philly, wait. Philly favored by 1.5 in Minnesota.
1.5
Yes, sir.
in
Who is
Minnesota.
Minnesota's quarterback?
JJ.
I
Is he
think
back?
JJ's come. Yeah, he's. I think he's coming back, man. I mean, they haven't announced it, but I'm pretty sure they already say he practicing. So I think
Yeah,
Give
he's
I'm
me,
taking
give me
Philly.
Minnesota. Give me Minnesota.
for real.
Yeah, Philly on the downslide
What?
too. And I'm gonna
Okay, so
tell
you think the
y'all,
Eagles are they're falling now?
I'm gonna drop another jewel for y'all too. Uh, that NFC East, nobody never be the division champions twice in a row.
The Eagles did last year. They did it
Yeah.
twice.
So
They was the
last year was the
first.
first time to do it twice.
Yeah, yeah.
They ain't gonna do it three. Then I know that. I
But who
have.
gonna beat
I
them?
think, man, one of them teams it could be Commanders.
But look how
Uh,
they playing, dog.
Yeah, they terrible.
They
it
not
ain't
playing
gonna be
good
the
football
Giants.
either.
Nobody is in the
No, it
division. You hear
definitely
me?
ain't gonna be the Giant. It definitely ain't gonna be the Cowboys. So
Yeah,
who?
It
It's
I
could be
gotta
the
wouldn't
be
say
Giants.
that.
It
Philly.
could be the Giants.
I
It's
wouldn't sleep on the
no,
Cowboys. I wouldn't sleep on the
no,
Cowboys,
no.
but
Giants
it
got a
ain't gonna
whole
be the
new energy
Giants.
now.
It
Hey,
ain't gonna be the
rookie. I don't
Giants.
know. No, I
He
don't
gonna
think they
play good at
rookie.
home. He gonna play real good at home. Dart will, but oh, you know what's interesting to me though this weekend? So you got your boy for the Patriots going against the team that just fired him, and they just fired their head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's gonna be. Yep, the New England Patriots is going into Tennessee, and they favor by
Tennessee,
7.5.
yeah.
7.5.
Yeah, I don't see Tennessee winning another game this season, but they probably will at some point.
I don't know. You think they're gonna
I
cover
mean,
though? Because you know what
no,
I
I
was looking
don't.
at.
I
I was
No,
don't.
looking
I
at
don't
the
either.
I
two.
don't. I
I was
don't.
looking at the 2 7.5s because I'm looking for the blowout games this
Mm-hmm.
week, and I thought that game, and I think Denver should blow the Giants out.
See,
They should.
that's the one I like the Giants on because I think
Yeah, I
that
don't.
yeah, because the
Denver's
Giants
offense
is
didn't
going
look too
into
good this
Denver.
weekend.
Yeah,
And
The
Denver's
Giants
offense
is
didn't
going.
look too good,
No, it didn't. It don't.
but their
Denver. What?
defense is one of the best. So it could. But see, you got
Yeah,
the
but Bo
Scatterbo
Nix.
effect too.
Yeah, but Bo Nix and Sean Payton, man, they can explode at any time. But Denver defense, they gonna be the truth at home. Who did Denver just beat? Philly,
No, they beat the Jets in London.
the Jets,
Yeah,
man. And then they
9 sacks.
beat Philly the
Oh,
week before that.
Yeah,
and they didn't get a bye either. So
no
you know what
sir.
that means. So you
They're gonna
know
be
what that
tired as
means. You
fuck.
know
They're
how
gonna
I
be
feel.
fatigued.
Yep.
They travel. So
Yeah,
maybe it is, man. Maybe you right. It might be the Giants cover.
Real bad.
It might be the Giants cover.
I'm going with Giants on this. I think Scatterboo's gonna run all over them too.
Are they playing? Where they playing at?
Denver, I think.
Oh yeah, I only like Scatterbro at home. I
Okay,
don't
so you
like them
only
on
like
the
the
road.
rookies in New York.
Yeah, I only like them fools at the crib.
Okay.
Otherwise, I ain't fucking with them. For real, they might cover the points though. I don't like them to win at all on the road
Who was
though.
that? Who was that? Who was that?
Are we on
The
the Giants too?
Giants.
The Giants, right? I almost forgot for a minute. Yeah, the Giants. I think the Giants is going to be a sleeper team for the Denver Broncos Week 7 because I think a lot of people are going to pick Denver because especially they won in London. But like I said, with those games being when you get I lost my train of thought. When you get those games in London and you come home, you usually get a bye.
Yep.
But they didn't get a bye, so that's why I like the Giants because the Giants they're gonna be able to run the ball against the Denver Broncos.
Yes, sir.
So if
You
I had
think
to pick,
so?
I think they got a
yeah,
good
Denver ain't
pass
good on
rush,
the
but I think
run.
they can run the
I
ball.
think Tennessee is more terrible than Denver when it comes to that 7.5. I think New England's gonna cover that 7.5 more
I
so
do
than
too.
Denver at home.
Yeah,
I
At
really
I'd
home,
think
touch
New
that.
England
I'd
gonna
touch that
cover.
game first.
I think
yeah,
New
because
England
what
gonna cover
unless
because
unless the only
he
to
gonna
me
go
the
in there
only
ready to kill.
to me, the only way that I feel like New England is not going to cover that 7.5 in Tennessee unless Tennessee plays good offense this coming because Cam Ward he did play good, but he hold the ball too long, and if
Yep.
New England gets pressure on him, I don't see him.
Oh, he gonna
Um,
get pressure on him. He been getting pressure all season. I think he got like how many games they got? 5, 6 games. I think he
Yeah.
got like maybe 8 interceptions
well, it's
or
week
6.
six. It's week six.
Yeah, so I think out of 5 games, he might have 7 or 6 interceptions.
And yeah, he's been hit. Him and Justin Fields have been actually like contacted, hit in the
Yeah,
backfield more than any other
yeah,
quarterback this
he be
season.
getting fucked up. You right.
Yeah. So
He be getting hit.
yeah.
So
So yeah,
I
their O
really
line
think
is going to cost them everything this year.
and
So another game. Go
like I
ahead. Go
said,
ahead.
that coach got fired, man. He gonna want to go back and kick their ass.
Mm-hmm.
They probably having a
Yeah,
good
yeah, and
practice this week.
and on top of that, man, they don't stop anybody. And
No, they
I
have to
think
score
Drake
and they're unable
May.
to. Yeah, they
Yeah, I
have to
think
score,
Drake
but they
May.
can't.
Right, I think Drake May is better than what I thought he was.
He
Definitely.
playing good now. Him and Diggs, and then they
Yes,
looking
sir.
good though. They looking good though. They
So
looking pretty
another key
good.
game is the Houston Texans. They're going in Seattle, and it's on a Monday night, and they favored by 3.5. Seattle is. Who y'all like on that one?
Texans.
Seattle, definitely. I'd take that 3.5 all day.
I take the Texans. I like Seattle to win though.
Yeah, money line points. Give
That's
me Seattle.
tough. That's tough. That is tough
It is
because
tough,
it is tough because they just
but
played
they just
Jacksonville,
in Jacksonville, and then they lost to Tampa at home the week before that.
Yep, I
but they're
agree.
playing. They're
But they're
they're
playing the
playing.
Texans.
They're playing the AFC South back to back. So they just beat Jacksonville on the road. Now they coming home and facing the Houston Texans at
Yeah.
home on Monday night. I
I
like
like the Texans.
I like the Texans too. I
I
really do. I
love the
like to.
Texans.
I
Then
love them.
Yeah, I
yeah, I
got
Let me.
love
Seattle on
them.
this one. I'm going to go with Seattle points and money line.
I love the Texans. Monday night, you
Yeah.
think you're gonna beat this team in the division, but you ain't gonna beat no. You know how
Exactly.
that
That's
shit
it.
go.
And that's how I feel. And all you betters know exactly what
You,
I'm talking about.
you know how that shit go.
Yes, yes. Okay, so another key game is the two terrible bowl. That's what I'm gonna call it. The Miami Dolphins is going into Cleveland and they're
Woo!
favored by 2.5.
And I ain't touching that game.
For real, you don't like that game?
Nope, because that's going to be a toss up.
You ain't
Both of them are
lying.
so
I
bad.
agree with you. They so
I
bad.
like I like Cleveland though. I like
I do
Cleveland.
too.
I mean,
I like
Cleveland's got a
Cleveland
good
to
I
win.
defense,
do,
so
cause I'm gonna tell you this. The reason why I like Cleveland so much is because Miami. We already see that they're exploding and exploding, and that they're getting ready to fire their head coach, man. So what better way
yeah,
to lose to one of the worst teams in the league and get
I would
fired on that
agree on
day
that.
too?
I would
And
agree on
that
that point.
dude,
I'm just not touching that game. Like that, both those teams are
I
so
hear you.
dysfunctional. Like I don't want any parts of that.
Once you shut down HN for Miami, then what they got?
They
A
ain't,
very
well,
limited passing game. Very
they
limited
supposed to
passing.
have Waddle though. They supposed to have Waddle. They got
Yeah, but I mean,
Waller. Waller, he
but
been doing a good job.
Waddle ain't got nobody else on the side there like
They ain't got
Tyreek
no
Hill
tight end
before.
Uh,
presence either.
so he can get open. So I mean,
Well,
like I
Darren
said, once
Waller
you
is
drop
they tight
Achan,
end. Yeah, go ahead.
dude, what do you got next?
Not much.
He said, not much. Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, Waddle's supposed to be a deep threat, but he ain't really been getting the ball either, man. He's
No.
supposed to
He
be the
might be
guy.
hurt.
That could be it.
He
That definitely
always
could
hurt.
be. Let
He
me see
usually
another.
hurt.
Uh, right, another trap game is the Carolina Panthers. They 1.5. They going into New York and playing the Jets. Who y'all like?
Panthers. The way I saw that O line function this weekend for the
Oh,
Jets, man, I don't think they can beat anybody.
that's tough. I want to go with the Jets so bad.
Say that again.
They got the Carolina Panthers favored by 1.5 in New York.
Yeah,
Carolina
because
Panthers favored by
yeah,
1.5 in New
Yep,
York.
yep,
yeah,
the worst team in the league.
Give me Carolina.
yes, sir.
Mm,
Give
that's
me
Yeah, because if
tough.
they
Carolina.
get pressure to Fields early, man, that it's a wrap.
Man, the Jets is bad, dog.
Yeah.
They is bad. They is bad. So
I don't
so
know
the
when
next
Glenn
game,
gonna get his first win. Do Aaron Glenn got to play against the Lions at all this year? Maybe that's
uh,
when he'll get his first win.
I don't know, but you know what? I'm a definitely look that up and find out.
Yeah, they probably do. You know, the NFL do shit like that.
But check this game out. So the Raiders is going to Kansas City, and Kansas City favored by 12.5 at home.
Raiders
Yeah, points
Ooh,
for Raiders.
like
points,
that?
absolutely.
I don't think they can win that game, but I think they can at
That's
least
a
maintain
trap.
those points. Yeah,
That's a
trap.
trap.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so Green Bay is 6.5, and they going into Arizona. You think Arizona gonna keep up with Green Bay this time, or it's a
Urgh.
blowout? I like Green Bay. I don't know why I like Green Bay. I
I
think
like
if,
Arizona because all their games been close.
Yeah,
All of
and
them.
their offense has been picking up lately too.
but
Which
that's the reason why I like Green Bay is because, like you said, all the games because Jacoby Brissett, we knew he was gonna be ready to play against the Colts.
right.
Is the Packers gonna get to him though? I believe he is. I believe they
I
is.
think they got a better shot beating the Packers with him than Kyler Murray, but I
Mm,
still think the Packers are going to come into Arizona and probably win that game.
okay. What about you, Ken? You like Arizona still? You- Yeah, I
So
can't hear you.
Arizona points at home.
Yeah, well, I like Green Bay. I'm picking Green Bay on this one. Let me see. Yep. You sound like you in the background.
Who?
King, he in the
King.
background. Yep. So there's one more game that we need to touch on. That's Atlanta going into San Francisco, and they got San Francisco by 2.5.
Mm,
I kind of like
Atlanta and
Atlanta.
San Francisco.
I kind of like the points
Yeah,
for Atlanta.
yeah, I do
They
too.
going into San Francisco.
They going into San Francisco,
Hmm.
And who favorite?
San Fran.
They got a home field basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got home
I,
field advantage points. I'm gonna take Atlanta on that.
I know.
I
I'm
think they're
I'm
gonna make
kind
it
of
close.
I want to jump
Oh
on Atlanta
no,
so bad, but I'm kind of iffy on that one
no,
just
I
yet.
like San Fran
I'm kind of
off the
leaning
bat.
towards San Fran too. I'm kind of
Yeah,
leaning towards San Fran too.
who San Fran just lose to?
They just lost to Tampa Bay on the road,
Right,
Yeah, which
right.
is okay. That's fine. You can go home and win your next one. Yeah.
and
They
then
got
Atlanta
whooped.
just beat
They got
Buffalo.
whooped bad though. I don't know. I
Well,
take that back. I take that back, man. You think about how that quarterback played against
Hmm.
Tampa Bay. Like, what the fuck he gonna do against Atlanta? What's his name? Mac Jones?
Yep.
yep.
Yeah. What he gonna do against Atlanta defense? But he
No,
at home
yeah,
though.
I don't see that being a high scoring
They
game at
just
all.
beat Buffalo. So is
Yep.
this an upset week? Are everybody jumping on the Falcons because they beat Buffalo
No,
last
just their
night?
defense is stout. I mean, I just
No, they defense is good, but you right, dog. I take San Fran just because they just beat Buffalo. I'll take San
All
Fran
right.
by the points.
I'm gonna be the lone one taking Atlanta. I think they can make it a close game and keep the points.
I don't know. I'm
I don't
still
believe in
not
Penix.
sold. I'm
I don't
still not
believe in
sold on them.
Penix at all.
I ain't believing Mac Jones either, though. Even though he is playing good, but they got a lot of injuries, so I'm kind of iffy on
Yep.
them too.
And if I'm Kirk Cousins, I'm mad.
Hell yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, because if I want to play football, but if I just want to get paid, I'm cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he wants to play though.
Yeah,
yeah,
if
he
he
ain't
want to
worried about it.
play, if he want to play, you know what I'm saying? But, other than that, he's sitting on the sideline counting that chicken, man. He getting paid.
Yeah,
What
it's
was his
getting
initial
paid.
contract?
Nothing.
Oh man, I
But he
don't
got a
have it
hell of
right.
an agent. I know that.
Yeah, he do. He
It's not
do.
the best one.
But it's
It's
good,
not the
yeah.
So
best one. He get
so I want to
guaranteed money.
leave. I want to lead the show with this. So they announced the top 5 diva wide receivers. So I'm gonna give y'all the list,
Woo!
and I want y'all to tell me if this list is good or not. All right. So let me get the list real quick. Okay. So the first, so I'm gonna give you the top 5. So number 5 was Randy Moss. Number 4 was Andre Johnson. Number 3 was Michael Irvin. Number 2 is T.O. And number 1 was Antonio Brown. So what y'all think of that list? Is he the
If you
top
took
diva?
4 and 5 out and you just had 1 through 3, I'd agree with that list.
So
No,
who would you take out?
Oh,
Randy Moss should definitely be on there, but Johnson, no.
Johnson,
Andre
no. I
Johnson should
mean,
not.
I think
So who are you
Randy.
taking off? So if you okay, so I'm asking y'all this. So if so who would y'all take off if y'all taking some who would you put on, I would say, if you're taking off somebody?
I would add Tyreek Hill. I would take off Andre Johnson,
That's a good
and
one. I ain't think about Tyreek Hill.
then I would
I don't look at him
probably
as
also add AJ Brown, and I would take off Randy Moss just because Randy Moss,
AJ Brown, I didn't think about him either
yeah,
like
he's
that
very
either.
vocal, but
I
Randy
ain't think
Moss never
about him.
caused any problems for his team.
I don't know.
And I do believe T.O. is the number 1 diva.
He one of
Mm,
top
yeah, he
2 for me.
definitely up there.
He
But
top 2.
Michael Irvin's up there too, though. That man was a
Yeah.
diva,
Michael
man.
Irvin is up there, dog. Michael
But I'm
Irvin is
trying
up
to think. What about Keyshawn Johnson? Did Keyshawn
there.
Johnson
I was
deserve to
just
be up
about to
there?
say that.
That's
That's
a
what
good
I
one.
was about to
Yep.
say next. I was
He
about to
was
say
always crying.
take off Andre Johnson and put in Keyshawn Johnson, and I'm cool with the list.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
really hate the list.
Johnson, man, that motherfucker talk his ass off. But it's
Yeah.
probably other people, man, that we ain't even thinking about.
we
Back
ain't.
then, man,
Nah.
you know what I'm saying? In that era, in the 90s, man, it was the wide receivers was loud, man.
They
Shit.
were.
You could
They
put
were.
Deion Sanders on that list too.
Yeah, if you want to make it, he's a D.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. I
sir.
mean, he was a
I
wide
just like
receiver
Deion.
/ corner. Yeah, he was. I like Deion too. I love Deion.
Yep.
I do.
Deion Prime's one of my favorites, man.
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
man, we're gonna end it on that note right there, man. I appreciate you, P and King, for coming on with me tonight, and shout out to Eric and French, happy birthday! Shout out to my sons, Eris and Akai, for their birthdays. Giving a shout out to
Happy
them too
birthday,
as well. And do y'all want to give any shouts out before we go?
everybody. Man, shout out to the world, man. Everybody be safe. Try to be smart and good luck with your football picks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna start giving y'all some picks in a minute, man, because that's what we do here on this show too as well. So we ain't just announcing things. I mean, give us a try on these picks, man. Put a little $5 down on some picks and see if them mugs come through for you.
Yeah, that.
For sure.
All right.
But yeah, appreciate everybody. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let you know podcast 61 at gmail.com. Hit us up anytime. And we out.
Out. See
Football
y'all next week.
fans, we out. Go Colts.
Go Blues. See y'all next
Go
week.
Colts.